Okay, I have explained in detail 2D shapes and 3D shapes. So though it is not given in detail in your book, you must know these things. So I had given. Now we will see. We will enter into the geometrical part. The first one is the point. So the first one is the point. Point is the sharp. It is a sharp dot. No, it is made with a sharp pencil. Now see here, this is a sharp pencil. Okay, I think you can find it. This is a sharp pencil. So using the sharp pencil, just to keep like this. Okay, so I think you will be able to see. Just you keep it like this. That is a dot. This is a dot. Okay, but if you keep like this is not a dot. Okay, so the dot is like this. So this is called the point. This is called the point. So since it is just a dot, it has no measurement. You cannot measure the length of it. Okay, just it says the position where it is, whether it is on the top or down or left side or the right side. Just it says about the position. Okay, point is just shows the position, which position it is in which place. Okay, so this one is not given in your book in detail, but in detail means last year's class 3 book. If you have, you will know the length, line, point, line segment, ray, this all given in your book. Okay, so that book you can go through. Otherwise you can, if you have the last year maths book, there also you can go through. Okay, so point we cannot measure since it has no length and breadth. Okay, next one is the line. Line means now the point, no, continuously if you keep without a gap, continuously if you keep a point, go on, keep a point. Okay, now I can't show here straightly, it will come. Okay, so if you keep without a gap, okay, it is not possible, we can't make by ourselves. Okay, without a gap, if you keep a point continuously, it makes a line. Okay, so that is like this, it makes a line. It is not a straight line, but you imagine it as a straight line. So it goes endlessly on both the side. Since it goes endlessly on both the side, I have shown the arrow mark. This arrow mark shows that it is not stopping, going this side also and going this side also. So this is called the line. So line is the points endlessly kept together. No, that is the line, and it goes endlessly on both the side. Since it is going in without stopping, we can't measure. No, so if we have to measure means we must know where it is starting and where it is ending. Then only we can measure. But when it is without non-stop, if it goes on both the side, we cannot measure it. Okay, so it has the length. Okay, but we can't measure since it is going endlessly. So line segment has no, we can't measure. We cannot say no length. We can say we cannot measure. We cannot measure. Otherwise, we can't say it has no length, but we can say it has no fixed length. No fixed length. Understand? No, the word fixed, it describes it. Okay, in no length, if you say, that is a wrong statement. If you say no fixed length, then only it is a correct statement. Okay, and point, when you denote the point, we always denote it with a capital letter. So now if this, I will name it with the capital letter A. So this is point A. Point A. Suppose this point I am giving it the name X. So this is point X. Okay, so always the point is denoted with the capital letters. We never give with the small letters. Okay, always be careful whenever you give a name for a point, it should be small letters. Again, the line will be denoted with the 2 points anywhere on the number on the line. Okay, so now suppose here is 1 point and here is 1 point, and I am giving P and Q. So this will be line PQ. And since it is going both side endlessly, so I give an arrow mark here. So this is the way I denote the line. Okay, this is the way the line is denoted. So when you mark it with the 2 points, we use the capital letters, because we are using 2 points to denote the line. Suppose without the point, just to we name the line, means we can name it with any one of the small letters. Okay, so I can name it like this, small letter L, no? Otherwise, this is line L. Otherwise, I can give like this line H. That way, with the small letters you can give. If you are without a point, just you are naming a line, means with a single letter, small letter, you can name the line. You can denote the line. Okay, but if you are using 2 points to denote the line, then you will use in capital letters, and on the top of that you have to use this symbol. Okay, this is the way we denote the line. Okay, next one is a line segment. See, segment means it is a part of it. Just one part, that we say segment. Okay, line segment means it is a part of a line. So line segment means it is part of a line. Suppose it is a line like this, one line is there. Okay, endlessly it is going on. So from here just we are taking this part, this portion we are taking it. Okay, so in this point is now suppose let's take it M, and this point let's take it N. Sorry, point always we use capital letter. Okay, so this is M and this is N. Only this portion we are taking it. Okay, so let's take it down. So this is M and this is N, the point. Only this portion we are taking it. Okay, other portion we are leaving it. Only this part. So from this point to from this point, this portion we are leaving it. So this arrow mark is not there. Okay, so only this part of this line from the line we are taking it. No, so this is called the line segment. So line segment is the part of a line. So it is part, you must know, segment means just one part. It is, we have cutting and taking, no, that way you can take it. So this is called line segment. So the line segment also same way as I mentioned for line. If you are denoting it with the 2 points, then you will use a capital letters. Okay, so this will be MN, and on the top like this without arrow mark. Okay, without arrow mark. Line segment will be denoted with a without arrow mark. If it is a line, we denote with a arrow mark. This is a line, so we denote it with a arrow mark. But this is a line segment, so without arrow mark we are writing. And same way, if you are without a point, just with a single letter, if you are going to denote the line, then you can say this one like line B. That way, just one letter, and there is on the top nothing to show. Okay, just this one we will say line B. Sorry, line segment B. Okay, that is the way we show. Understand? And this is, it has a starting point and ending point. It has a starting point and ending point. So we can measure the length. Okay, we can measure the length, and it has a fixed length. It has a fixed length. Okay, line has no starting point and ending point, so we cannot measure the line, so it has no fixed length. But line segment has a starting and ending point, so it has 2 ending points. Since it has ending points, we can measure the line. We can measure the line segment. Since we are able to measure, so it has a fixed length. Okay, so this is the difference between line segment and line. Now let's see the types of line. Okay, so first we learn line, no? So line can be like this vertical line. If it is straight from up and down, this is vertical line. This is called vertical line. Again, if it is to right and left, this is called horizontal line. Horizontal line. Again, if it is like this, slanting, this is called slanting line. So these are the straight lines, 3 types of straight lines, and the line can also be curved line. Okay, so straight line can be drawn using the scale, but the curved line can be drawn with the free hands. Okay, since it is curved, we cannot use the scale to draw the curved line. Okay, next one is a ray. So ray will be just like a half is like a line, half is like a line segment. That means it is starting from one point and it goes endlessly on the other side. Okay, so it is starting at O and it is going endlessly on P. Okay, so since it is going without stopping going this side, so only this side we put the arrow mark. Since it is starting at point O, so this place point is there. So this ray we use it, denote it with 2 capital letters OP, and where it is starting, that side you will not draw the arrow mark. Where it is endlessly going, that side only you will use the arrow mark. Okay, so this is starting at O, so in the O side there should not be any arrow mark. Okay, so say now suppose I am giving another one. ST. Okay, so ST, it is not proper way to, starting point must be the starting letter. So ST. So when you write this, when you denote this ray, starting point only you will write first. Starting at S, no? So S only you will write first. And which side is endlessly going, that side you will write second. And starting point without arrow mark, endlessly going side only with the arrow mark. So this side, this way you have to write. You cannot write this one like TS. This way if you write, this is wrong. This is the way only you have to write. Understand? And it has a starting point, but we don't know where it is ending, no? So how can we measure? We cannot measure when there is no ending. So we cannot measure the length of the ray. Since we cannot measure the length of the ray, it has no fixed length. It has no fixed length. Okay, so now let's see. We have learned point. We have learned point. Again line segment. Again we learned ray. So in these four, you see, only line segment has a fixed length. All other thing has, these two has no fixed length. Okay, no fixed length. You must know the difference. This line and ray has no fixed length, but point has no length. So the difference you must know. What is no length means? It has no length at all. Okay, but this line and ray has a length, but we cannot measure the length. So it is no fixed length. Only line segment has a fixed length. So know the difference. Okay, now let's see drawing a line. How to draw a line segment, not a drawing a line segment. Okay, so always you have to use a sharp pencil, but don't use this pencil. Okay, so this pencil sharpness will go fast. This is only for writing for smaller children, no? So that it will be darker. So don't use this pencil. I'm just for showing, I'm using this one. So you use the HP pencil, otherwise you can use the this one needle pencil, no? So that one will be good. Okay, it will be sharp always. So for geometry, we'll use always sharp pencil. If it is not sharp, I am not going to give you the marks. It should be sharp and the line should be thin. Okay, so when you draw the scale also, I will say how the scale should be. Some will have an old scale, so this part will be, edge will be like this bending, no? So when it is bent, the measurement will be starting from 3 millimeter. It won't start from 0. Okay, so you make a wrong measurement. Okay, so that way also see that the scale also is in a proper way. So now when you mark it, suppose you are going to draw now 7 centimeter. So what you have to do in 0, no, direct to 0, first you keep a point. Okay, keep a point means don't keep like this, just a dot with, just you keep just like this, keep it and press it and take out your hand. That's all. Press it, not like this, press it. Keep like this and just press it and take your hands, then you will get a little bigger point. Okay, darker point, not a bigger point, darker point. So keep in 0 1 point, then it is 7 centimeters. So in 7, just keep another point. Okay, after keeping point, if you are a good person, you can directly draw. Otherwise, take out your scale and move it little further. Then you join these 2 points. Don't go above or below this, forward or backward. Just exactly start from the point and end in the point. End in the point where it is started. Okay, so this is the way how to do. After drawing this, there should not be any overlapping. Just it should be a straight line. Then you name a point. Okay, don't name a point on the line itself. See, just give a little gap and write it down. A and here B. So after drawing the line, the main thing first is you have to name a point. After naming it, you have to write the measurement. So these are the important things you have to follow while drawing the line. Okay, if you just draw and leave it, I won't give a mark. And just if you name and leave it also, I won't give a mark. Measurement also should be there. Okay, line after line, the naming of a line, then after that the measurement of the line. This all should be there, then only I will give a full mark. So this is the way you will do the sums. Okay, so in exercise 2.1 and recap exercise you can do it. Is nothing is there in this book, so you must know little bit more. So you last year class 3 book also you have little more deeper. Okay, so that also you can go through and learn those exercise also. Thank you.